Alright, so the inspiration of today's video, or the idea of today's video, is derived from this magazine called Men's Health. You see, I have been an avid reader, I have been a daily reader of that magazine since 4 or 5 years, but India has stopped making that magazine. I mean, there was this Men's Health India edition, which isn't there anymore, sadly, but there are some Europe and USA Men's Health edition, which is something that I would recommend you wear if you are into men's lifestyle and men's health in general. Anyway, the point is, I was reading this magazine when I came across this very interesting topic called body parts or male features that women love. And seeing it on a men's health magazine did make some genuine sense, and I was quite curious to cover it in today's video. So if you are new to the gym, or if you were planning to go to the gym, and if you were planning to let the gym work as a subconscious subtle attraction building tool, then I think this video can help you a lot with your process. So my name is Mayank Bhattacharya, gentlemen. This is Men's Essentials. Let's do the intro. Okay, so before I get into the list, before I discuss or before I talk about the 7 epic male body parts that women love, do keep this one thing in mind, that all these body parts are very hypothetical and fictional for that matter. I mean, there is nothing prominent about you working out in the gym to attract the opposite sex. You are actually going there to be your better self. You are actually going there to be a stronger, fitter and a healthier version of yourself. Now, of course, the byproduct of it, the side effect of it, is you being more attractive, you being more sexy, you being more strong, and thus women being more attracted to you as it is. But hey, if you are going to the gym, or if you are planning to join a gym just to attract the opposite sex, then I don't think that's a long-lasting motivation. Do it for your own good, do it because you want to be a better man. But hey, there is nothing wrong in using its side effects or its bonuses in attracting the opposite sex. Now, that being clear, that being said, let's get started. Okay, so going down the list, the 7th most attractive male body part that women crazy love is their calves, is our mighty calf. Now, I don't know the specifics of it because the magazine never said the specifics of it, but hey, apparently a strong man's strong leg is best described by his muscular, chiseled calves. I didn't know it, I never knew it, and that's one reason I've been ignoring my calf training for a long time. But hey, now that I know, I think I'll be doing a whole lot more of calf races than ever before. It portrays your strong bottom half, it shows your strong leg structure, and I think calves should be one of the most prominent body parts to train and to strengthen in case we weren't. So now that we have a reason to do it, now that women do find it sexy and attractive, especially during the summer when we are wearing shorts and whatnot, I think it's high time we should start training them hardcore. Anyway, moving on, the 6th most attractive body part that I think most of you are already well aware of is nothing else than your mighty abs. Yes, your chiseled 6-pack, 8-packs or 18-pack abs. There is something about the core, there is something about those biscuits at the core of your frame that women can't resist, and I think we should not stop training them as well. Now, I don't train abs specifically because I do a lot of powerlifting, I do a lot of compound lifts, so I engage my core a whole lot more in any of these lifts. Therefore, I do have a flat stomach, I do have some variable of a 6-pack abs, but now that I have read it, now that I know the importance of it on a macro scale, I think I will be training my abs genuinely in a much better way, in a much better manner, because hey, summer is here, pool parties are here, and there is nothing wrong in having a nice 6-pack abs. So in case you were doubting it, in case you were second guessing it, now you should not, now you should definitely go train your abs. Now, the 5th male body part that women love can actually be shown off while you are in your clothes, unlike the previous 2 that we spoke about. I mean, you can't show off your calves until unless you're wearing shorts, and you can't show off your abs until unless you're butt naked, or I mean, you're at least topless. But hey, the 5th, 4th and the 2nd and the 1st one are something you can show off without even being naked or topless anytime. The 5th one being your chiseled back. Gentlemen, if you have a big muscular back, if you have a nice V-tapered back, and if you do alter your clothes, or if you do wear slim fitting t-shirts and whatnot, you can actually show off your physical aesthetics. You can actually show off your V-taper and your big muscular posterior self by just making sure that your outfits fit you well. I mean, there are a few shirts, there are a few t-shirts that I actually love wearing from time to time because it just shows off my back the best way possible. And of course, there are some other obvious t-shirts or shirts that won't do the justice to it, and that will not make me look any muscular or make me look like the big Superman back. But there are a few things that can be done if you are a big back guy, if you do have a big back, if you do a lot of pull-ups and pull-downs, and if you have worked on your back, you can actually show it off by wearing a shirt or a button-up which is tailored to your body. Easy, effective tips, women can actually see it, and maybe that's one reason they find it very attractive in a man. And being honest, personally speaking, I think back is overall a very sexy body part of any human being for that matter. If you're a man and if you have that big muscular rear delta and whatnot, well then, congratulations, you have things working in your favor all the time. Now, just like the back, there is this one other body part that you can actually show off without undressing yourself. Mind you, this is something that women do notice a whole lot more than you would think of. Mind you, this is something that you do notice a whole lot more in a woman than anything else, and that is your gluteus maximus, your glutes, or your mighty ass. Yes, your glutes, your squats, your leg press are worth a reason, and if you do wear some formal outfits, if you do wear some tailored pants, something that is tailored to your thighs, something that is tailored for your glutes, you can actually show off your ass in a real nice way. You can actually show off your glutes in a real nice way, which does attract a whole lot of women. In case you weren't aware, I mean, I wasn't aware that my glute is being checked out, or my apparent butts or my gluteus maximus is being checked out by a lot of women until I read this damn article, and I was quite happy and quite surprised about my mighty squats. So in case you weren't squatting, now you have all the reasons to squat, and in case you weren't wearing formal pants or formal trousers, especially when you're going out somewhere, now I think you highly should, because those eyes, those pretty eyes, are actually checking out your rear quite nice. Now, the third most attractive male body part that women love, and that I think even men love in the opposite sex, is quite obvious, is quite out there, and is quite something that we all love to train in a goddamn gym, and that is none other, the thing being, the body part being none other than your mighty pectorials or your chest. If you are in the gym doing some bench press, if you are in the gym doing some chest flies or push-ups, well, congratulations, because pectorials are something women find very attractive, especially when you're topless, especially when you can show them off nice and big. Now the thing is, they don't want to see man boobs on a man. I mean, you don't want to be big fat bodybuilder. I mean, of course, that is unless you want that look, that is unless you are competing, or that is unless if you're really into that sport. They like something that is a bit more masculine, a bit more chiseled, and a bit more ripped to their taste. Now I don't know what does this really mean, so I'm a messenger, don't blame the messenger, don't shoot the messenger. This is what the Men's Health article said, I'm conveying to you. If you want something chiseled and ripped, if you want something attractive to the opposite sex, this is something that can work in your favor. If you weren't training your chest before, I highly think you should now. I highly think you should work on your man boobs or your mighty pectorals. Keep them chiseled, keep them strong, keep them hard, and see them drawn to you in no time. Moving on, the second most effective, the second most attractive male body part that women absolutely love is none other than your mighty shoulders. I mean, there is something about your Greek god physique, there is something about a set few male characteristics or a set few male personality traits that a woman like or a woman love in a man, and shoulders are something that you can actually show off without even having to go topless or without having to be shirtless. I mean, if you are someone who has decent shoulders, if you are someone who is a bit broader than usual, women can notice it quite easy, as you can notice a curvy woman quite easy. It's just there, it's just out there. So if you are someone who's planning to level up your physical sexiness quite instantly for the opposite sex, you can start training your shoulders, give it some time, and let your symmetry get a bit more wider than usual. Let it get that V-taper quite easy and see the mighty difference it can make in your dating or relationship life. Because shoulders, no matter what, makes you a very old school, barbaric, masculine guy. And nobody would deny being attracted to that. But hey, the last one, probably the most obvious one, probably the most wanted or apparently perceived one by the opposite sex, or a body part that is being perceived by the opposite sex about a man, is their mighty arms. Your forearms, your arms, your triceps, biceps, whatever you would like to say, your overall aesthetic arm. I mean, I never knew the importance of it. I never really gave it any much value because I was never really into training arms. I always trained powerlifting and Olympic lifting, so I was never really hardcore about doing barbell curls and whatnot. But after reading a few articles like this, after having developed a certain taste for training arms in the gym, I tried doing it for a few months. I tried growing these puppies a few inches or a few centimeters, and I kid you not when I tell you this, it really fucking matters. And I didn't know that it really mattered because I honestly did not know. I was very naive, I was very ignorant. But your arms, your lean muscular arms, again according to the Men's Health magazine, not big fat arms, but lean muscular arms, arms that people can actually hold on to and feel and see your hard work in it is actually something very attractive. I mean, now that I have experienced that, now that I have seen people doing it, now that I have seen a few dates doing it to my arms, I kind of realized the importance of it after that. And I don't even have big arms. So imagine if you're someone who's training arms, imagine if you're someone who's lean, muscular, ripped with nice big muscular arms. I mean, how attractive would you be if you're a genuine good personality, if you're a genuine good soul? I mean, your arms and your chest can only do so much if you are an absolute asshole. So don't be an asshole, work on your physique, get these nice big arms, not these, get bigger, better, nicer arms, and don't forget to stop working on yourself. 7 body parts that women truly love, 7 body parts that we can work on and help us be a bit more attractive for the mighty opposite sex. Because hey, people have been throwing them under the bus for a very long time. People have been expecting a lot from the women for a very long time. It's about time we step up the game for the men too. It's about time we level up the scale of the average man too. Why not do it for ourselves? Why not show it to the world that we are well worth the money and everything else? So keep that one thing in mind. Give these 7 body parts a fair shot in your next training routine and see your mighty attraction level up quite easy. Now I'll get back to work. I'll keep working on my physical attraction. I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to dress sharp, stay strong and stay stylish. My name is Mayank Bhattacharya. Thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Jai Hind.